Sage reporting for Kalkine Media. Thanks for joining us. Please stay watching. We have a trending topic from the UK to follow. What led UK February's factory output to drop to lowest since May 2020? The double whammy of the Covid-19 pandemic and Brexit have hit British manufacturers. The UK's output growth in February was the slowest since May last year. The IHS Markit CPIS Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index dropped to 50.5 in February from 50.7 in January, the lowest output growth since May 2020. However, the larger manufacturing PMI came in at a two-month high of 55.1 against 54.1 in January. A score above 50 means growth in a sector, hence it can be called growth for the ninth month in a row. IHS Markit said that companies reported better demand from markets like USA, Asia, Scandinavia, but also said that the impact of Covid-19 and Brexit-related complications and shipping issues affected growth in export order. Britain imposed its third lockdown in January, which completely shut down schools, restaurants and all other non-essential businesses. To cope up with the devastation, Chancellor of the Exchequer Rishi Sunak had declared an extra £5 billion to support services firms and has also said that he would offer more as and when required. As a result of COVID-related disruptions, the economy is expected to shrink sharply in early 2021. Economic output in December fell 6.5% compared to a year ago, and manufacturing fell 2.5%. Revival of households would be crucial in how the economy comes out of the downturn. The Bank of England projected that January's consumer borrowing dropped to 8.9%, the biggest annual drop since 1994. This was due to withholding of spending on non-essentials. Retail sales data for January showed that purchases dropped by 8.2%. In the same first 3 months of 2021, the Bank of England has projected that the economy would shrink 4%, which would be a sharper fall than that seen during the 2008-2009 financial crisis, but lower than the 20% fall seen in last spring. Rob Dobson, director at IHS Markit, said that beyond the headline PMI, the survey found almost halted production, shipping issues and delay at ports, and confusion after the Brexit transition period ended. Cost of materials increased at its fastest in 4 years, and the time for delivery increased too. However, the confidence for the forthcoming year was at its highest in over 6 years, despite the post-Brexit custom laws that have increased the cost of doing business with the EU. Now, the 3rd of March budget is a keenly watched event to see whether the Boris Johnson government announces any aid to boost the manufacturing sector. Thanks for watching Sage reporting for Kalkine Media.